Hello and welcome to the Anime Empire. Now, I often wonder, is there some universal rule that the first episode of any anime has to suck? Most of the time there are ordeals to be overcome, not featuring half of what makes the show great later on. Major characters will be missing, villains will be non-existent, shit all will actually happen, and usually the mood or feel of the show completely changes. But then I see a ray of hope, and episode 1 I would actually recommend. This is Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Let's begin.
やめてよ君の最後は涙じゃないよずっと苦しく背負ってくんだ出口見えない感情迷路に誰を待ってるの白いノートに綴ったようにもっと素直に吐き出したいよ何から逃れたいんだ現実ってやつか
FMA Brotherhood has an advantage in its first episode that many anime do not, in that it gets a second attempt. The original Fullmetal Alchemist series ran from 2003 to 2004, meaning that this remake, which began in 2009, had a huge fanbase before it even began. The show could thus be bolder in the introduction, jumping headfirst into its animated world and saving more detailed origin stories for episode 2. Brotherhood also came with the promise that they would far surpass their predecessor, who, towards the end, were told to work independently from their manga and creator Hiromu Arakawa. Now, to make a long story short, it was going really well up until the anime staff started thinking for themselves. Then they completely fecked it up. It's like the story of any filler episodes ever created, except here, it's the conclusion of this series. Everyone is happy and excited though when these characters are brought back for a second run.
So you're the one we've been hearing all the stories about lately.
Our rising young star is here as well.
A young gifted alchemist.
You're a real legend around here!
Nice to meet you. My name is Edward Elric. This is my younger brother, Alphonse Elric. Get that?
The show begins with news of a nefarious rogue soldier named McDougal, otherwise known as the Freezing Alchemist. Now, in this animated world, alchemy refers to a science in which wee magic circles allow one to manipulate matter, and in the case of this guy, the ability to bend water to his will. The cold-hearted McDougal quickly dispenses with the regular authorities, meaning another alchemist is called upon to take care of him.
One who doesn't use transmutation circles, and who has an auto-male right arm. I know you. You are the Fullmetal Alchemist, Edward Elric.
Now, I wish I could say that Edward introduced himself in a calm, dignified manner, not contradicting himself at all. But alas, no. He throws a quite pointy spear at the rogue alchemist, right before self-righteously proclaiming that killing is wrong. His brother Alphonse then somehow ninja sneaks up behind McDougal, considering he's in a giant clunky suit of armour, and a fight occurs. But something unusual happens during this first encounter. Several people are dead, our two heroes are fighting a murdering anarchist, but the show effortlessly moves into comedy. By all accounts, this shouldn't work, but hot damn it does.
But he's a runt.
Oh, you can run through this!
The Fullmetal Alchemist is just a little kid.
Don't call me little!
You know, brother, I don't think he was really talking about your height just now.
Well, even if he wasn't, he still pissed me off!
Yeah, Ed has a thing about his height, a nerve that foolish baddies and likeable goodies continually hit for comic effect. Here, this results in a quite spectacular display of his alchemic prowess, which, even by the show's standards, are unique. You see, while other alchemists need a written symbol, a circle of sorts, to be somewhere in order to transmute things, Edward simply claps his hands together and zap, a spear turns into a club with his face on it. McDougal is quickly handed over to the regular police. However, by the rules of cliché, he escapes or slips away 10 seconds later, prompting our heroes to return to their superior officer, Roy Mustang. From here, a more serious, dialogue-driven part of the show occurs. Several things are thrown at the viewer, that there was some war in the show's past, that Mustang and McDougal were part of it. Something mysterious and despicable happened there, and whatever it was, left McDougal cold and angry towards the establishment. And, just for argument's sake, who is the leader of the good guys?
You idiot, that's His Excellency Führer King Bradley.
Führer Bradley.
Our Führer, the Führer.
Führer Bradley.
Yeah, McDougal may have a point when he says the governing body is evil and corrupt.
It could be you. It could be me. It could even be... Whoa, whoa, whoa! What? It was obvious.